Good morning dear students, welcome back to our online class. So dear students, in last class we are learning about the nutrition in animals. So we are going to extend the same part in today's class. In today's class we are going to learn about the 5 steps of holozoic mode of nutrition. So dear students, be ready for today's concept. Let's begin. This is holozoic nutrition in animals. So dear students, let's recall what is the definition of holozoic nutrition. So dear students, it involves totally 5 steps. Okay, what are those steps? So 1 marks question can be asked. Write the steps of involving holozoic nutrition in elements. So first one is the ingestion, second one is the digestion, third one is the absorption, fourth one is the assimilation, and fifth one is the addition. So dear students, totally how many steps are there? 5 steps are there in the holozoic mode of nutrition. Okay, let us learn one by one. What do you mean by these 5 steps? Okay dear students, so here ingestion means here the food is first taken into the body through an opening called a mouth. Suppose dear students, our organism like human being or animals, so how the mode of nutrition will be going to takes place here? So first, what is the first thing? We have to take the food from our mouth. Okay, so here what do you mean by the ingestion means here the food is taken into the body through an opening called a mouth. So this procedure is called as this step is called as holozoic mode of nutrition of ingestion. Next step is digestion. Then what happens? After taking this food, it is going to be converted into simple and soluble form by various enzymes. So what happens if you are going to take a food which is a very solid in nature, then we have to cut this piece into a smaller pieces. Okay, then only it is possible to digest in our body. Okay, so here what is the digestion? It will going to be converted into simple and soluble form. Okay, then later on, which is the third step? Third step is absorption. Okay, so here what happened? The simplified products thus formed are then absorbed. So whatever main constituent particles which is required energy we want to develop our body, we can get after the digestion. So here the next step is absorption. Okay, the next step is absorption. Then later on what happens? After taking this main energy from the after the digestion part, it will going to be conversion of nutrition into fluid or solid substance of the body. Then later on what happens? This food itself, it will going to convert into the nutrition. Okay, it will going to be convert into nutrition. This nutrition going to be converted into fluid or solid. Fluid means which can flow. Okay, so maybe it will going to convert into liquid form or solid form, and it will going to transport or to whole body. Okay, then fifth step is egestion. Then what happened in the egestion part? Finally the undigested part of body removed from the body. So dear students, as you know that we are going early morning to fresh ourselves. Okay, so we are using toilets. Why we need to use toilets? Because we want to remove toxic effects from our body. Okay, which is not required for our body, we have to remove from our body. So that's why the last procedure is ingestion is very important. So here what happens? We are going to remove undigested part of body to free from the toxic effect. Okay, so these are the 5 steps of Holozoic nutrition. So what are those? Just recall. Ingestion means you have to take a food from our mouth. Next you have to go for the next, it will going to digest. So what happens? It will going to convert into simple and soluble form by various enzymes. So this is called as a digestion. In third part, the absorption will take place. So what happened here? The products formed are then absorbed. Okay, so whatever required amount of energy we need to develop our body, we will going to absorb here in a third step. And fourth step, assimilate. Then what happened after taking this energy, we are going to convert into liquid form or a solid form. So this is the assimilation. And in fifth part, what we are going to do? We are going to remove the toxic effects which is not required to our body. So that's why we have to remove from our body. So this is the fifth step, that undigested part of a body remove from the body. Okay, so here let's learn about one by one this three things. So first we will going to learn about the Holozoic nutrition in amoeba. Okay, what do you mean by amoeba here? Amoeba is one of the organism, or you can call it as a microorganism. So let's see what do you mean by the amoeba here. Amoeba is a microscopic single celled organism. Okay, single celled organism means it is made up of only one kind of the cell. So where it can be found? It can be found in a pond water which has a cell membrane, a round dense nucleus and many bubbles like vacuoles. So you can see here the amoeba do not have a perfect shape. Okay, the amoeba do not have a perfect shape. So this is the microscopic single cell, means this is very tiny in nature. Okay, you cannot see by your naked eyes. So what is the size or what is the main constituent particles in the amoeba? That it have a cell membranes. So in the amoeba, the cell has cell membrane, as well as the shape of amoeba is variable. Okay, it is not fixed shape like you, me, we have a one certain fixed shape, but for amoeba they do not have a perfect shape. Okay, it has a tiny finger like projections. Okay, they have a small tiny fingers. So you can see here so many fingers are there. So it's have a very tiny fingers like projection called pseudopodia. Okay, so how the people having the hands to take their food, in similar way amoeba also have their hands, which is called as a pseudopodia. Okay, or false feet for a movement and capture for food. So how they are going to capture their food? By the help of pseudopodia and their small feet. Okay, let us learn how the amoeba is taking the nutrition in Holozoic mode of nutrition. Let's start. So dear students, you can see this image. This is a detailed structure of amoeba. So here this is the pseudopodia, which is you can call it as a finger part of the amoeba. Okay, and this have a digestive vacuole, and any one of the cell organism they have a nucleus. So similar way amoeba also have the cell nucleus. Here food vacuole and the contractic vacuole, endoplasm and ectoplasm cell membrane. So these are the some part of the amoeba. So let's discuss one by one that how this amoeba is performing the Holozoic mode of nutrition. Okay, so here in the first step, nucleus, and this is suppose this is the amoeba. Okay, this is the amoeba. You can see in this image what happens. Some food particle is in front of amoeba, then what happened? By the help of pseudopodia. So this is only one image. You can see in this image what happened here. Amoeba is having the nucleus. Then later on, if some organism or food particle is in front of amoeba, then how amoeba will going to take this food particle? By the help of pseudopodia. Okay, this is the pseudopodia. Then with the pseudopodia will take place or capture the food particle, then later on what happen? This food particle will going to enter into vacuolase, or you can call as a food vacuolase. Then what happen after the second step? So in first step what we are performing, or what amoeba is performing, that is the ingestion. By the help of mouth they are taking their food. Then later on in the second part what happen? The digestion. Okay, so whatever main requirements are there for development purpose, the digestion part we are going to perform here. So in the digestion part what happened? We are going to cut the food particles in very small and tiny particles. So this is the second step. Okay, in the third step what happened? Absorption. Whatever main requirements are there for developing or movement of our body, then we have taken from the food. So this is the absorption. In the fourth part again what happened? Assimilation will take place. So whatever nutrients required to our body we have taken here, then we have converted this food particle into fluid or solid particles. Okay, then in fifth part what happens? After taking the nutrition from the food particle, whatever waste materials are there in the amoeba, they are going to remove from their body. So this is the totally 5 steps they are performing, which you can call as a nutrition in amoeba. So sometimes the question can be asked, show the nutrition in amoeba. So you have to show this structure. Okay, so this is the first structure where ingestion will take place. This is the second structure where the digestion will take place. Third structure which is absorption. Fourth structure is the assimilation, and fifth one is the exgestion. Okay, so these are the 5 steps of nutrition in amoeba. So if you want to write these things in a word, so how you can write? Just let's see one by one. So process of nutrition in amoeba. So first is ingestion. The ingestion is the process of taking in the food into the body either by swelling or absorbing. So in the amoeba what happens? They are going to swell their body for taking the food particles. How? By the help of pseudopodia. Okay, so amoeba pushes out the pseudopodia to encircle the food and engulf in performing a food vacuoles. This process is known as the phagocytosis. Okay, so this process is nothing but the phagocytosis. So just imagine this thing. Suppose this is the amoeba, and in the front of amoeba food particle is there. So with the help of pseudopodia what happens? Amoeba want to take this food particle. So after taking, what he is doing? He is changing his shape. Okay, amoeba is changing their shape. So what happens? After capturing this food particle, it will going to enter into amoeba's body. So this is nothing but the process is known as the phagocytosis. Okay, so in the digestion part what happens? Digestion is the process of breaking the insoluble and large food molecules into soluble and minute particles. So as I told, what is the digestion process? Here we are going to cut, or we are going to insoluble the very solid particles. So what happens? In amoeba the food vacuoles are transported deeper into the cell, and with the help of the digestive enzymes the large insoluble particles are broken down to the simplest molecules. So with the help of enzymes, okay, which type of enzymes? Digestive enzymes, we are going to take the cut the food into very small particles. So this is the mode of digestion. Okay, so here what we are going to do? The large insoluble particles are broken down into a simplest molecule. So this is the digestion process of amoeba. So in the absorption process what happened? In this process, absorption, the nutrition from the digest food. So we have to take the nutrition from the digest food. So this is nothing but the absorption. So in similar way what happens? This process is also called as the diffusion. So the excess food is stored in the form of glycogen and the lipids. So as I told, it will going to convert into solid and liquid particles. So what is that solid particles? That is the glycogen, and what is the solid liquid particle? That is are the lipids. So these are the absorption mode of nutrition in amoeba. Okay, then last one is the assimilation. In the assimilation what we have to do? We have to remove the waste part of our waste food materials from our bodies. Similar way, amoeba also will going to do the same thing here, that assimilation is the process of obtaining energy from the absorbed food molecules, and in amoeba absorbed food molecules are utilized for producing the energy required to carry out different life process within the cell. Okay. So, what happened in the assimilation process? The after getting the energy from the nutrition and after absorbing the food from the molecules, what amoeba is doing in assimilation process, they are going to leave the waste material from their body. So, these are the some steps in the mode of holozoic nutrition in amoeba. So, dear students, in next class we are going to discuss the mode of holozoic nutrition in human beings. So, before going to enter the holozoic mode of nutrition in human beings, first we will see how to draw the digestive system in our body. So, in next class I am going to teach you how to draw the digestive system in human beings. Okay. So, be ready that how to draw. Okay. So, dear students, let us meet in the next class. Till that time, just recall the things, go through the mode of nutrition in amoeba. So, it is very, very important. So, dear students, let us meet in the next class. Till that time, just stay safe, stay healthy. Bye bye.